Hello and welcome everyone to the iWatch review. What we're going to be doing here is reviewing this awesome new handset gadget that I just got. It is called the iWatch itself. And I'll be going into tricks, tips, and everything else included about how to use one and get started with it. So what do? I go and I review different kind of projects. What I really do is I teach online classes. But for the matter is, we are going to only be talking about this little gadget that's called the iWatch and why you should get number 3 or why not. Now, what do I like about this? Apart from being small size, super lightweight, it can do a lot of things. You can make phone calls with this. It could detect your heart rate, and of course you can receive text messages on it and track your fitness activities as well. Great thing about this is that it is simple and easy to use, and you can customize it any way you like. So let's go into it and I'll show you the rest of the review. Hands-on, zoom in into the iWatch itself. In today's video, we're gonna go and review the Apple iWatch 3, plus give you a bit of tricks and tips and how to use it and maximize your experience with this. So first off, let's turn it off. You have to press on the side button a little bit on it, and then it's going to have the menu. Two things here. One, you can make emergency SOS phone call, and just in case you have to. Another one is to power off. So we'll power this off right now. Now keep a few things in mind. First of all, if you power this off, it takes it a very long time for it to power back on. Let me show you what I mean. Now I'm pressing it to go back up, and I just did that. It's going to take it a while for it to load up. Another thing that I really highly recommend for you to get is to get something for the screen itself. As you can see, it easily gets dirty. So you should have maybe like a cloth to wipe it out if you want. But of course, I totally recommend for you to have a screen protector for it, because it's going to get easily scratched eventually. Other than that, you don't want to walk around with the cloth and constantly like wiping it out or something like that. It just looks weird. Now, let's take a look at the ordinary watch. It is almost the same identical size as an ordinary watch. This is the small version of the Apple iWatch. When you go and put this on, the watch itself, this is the regular watch. On the other hand, when you put the iWatch on, it's the same, almost identical thing to this. But you use the strap. This is the strap it actually came with. And if you had a different strap, you could use it. You can use any strap you want, technically speaking. Look how long it took it to load up. Now, strap itself is very nice. Has a few different points here. There's a pressure point on the back that takes your blood pressure and other vitals. Easily take it off. Let's get a few tricks done so we can figure out a few cool things about the Apple Watch itself. So first off, make sure you always take off the password, because it gets super annoying for you to get on. I mean, who else is going to have access to this watch except you, technically, if it's already on your hand? But if it's not, and if it gets lost, it's going to take them forever for them to log into it. If it has, so, you know, there's 9,000, there's around 10,000 there's around 10,000 possible combinations for them to try to crack the password. It's going to take them forever to get on if you have the password on it. But still, how would they know whose this iWatch actually is? You're going to find my iWatch and of course get in it. But most likely it just gets super annoying, because this thing just keeps on showing off and on all the time. So what do? You get in here and you're gonna go where it says the gearbox right there, and now we gotta get rid of this passcode all the way right there. Turn off passcode, and of course the passcode comes back on. and I just did that. Risk detection. So locks in your iWatch when you're not wearing it, so information stays secure. So I'm going to turn this off as well. So some activity measurement will be unavailable for your iWatch and no longer automatically lock. Okay, so maybe that was a mistake. Let's put this back on. Okay, brightness, general, do not disturb, cellular, and there is no SIM, no connection at the moment. Airplane mode. So if you're flying in an airplane, you can turn on the airplane mode right in here. And that's all in the settings in the watch itself. So now let's go to the face. And you can switch from different functions by just turning it like this. Moving it down, you have notification. Moving it all the way to the top, you have a few extra things. Airplane mode, battery, Wi-Fi, night mode, flashlight, and so on. And you can actually change the flashlight to a few different colors. Here's a red flashlight right there. And here's a blinking screen. Cool, right? How do you access this? You just swipe it up and you have the flashlight right here, and just press on it. And you keep on swiping it. This is the second one, and that's the one that keeps on blinking, in case you like it. Oh, it's totally annoying, whatever you want to say. Oh, I got a message. Cool. So you get messages on here all the time, and you get people who just call you right here too. Alright, let's get out of here. So that's the cool thing about this watch. Now let's go back to the interface, and if you want to change the interface, you just press on this really hard. Not too hard, but press on it hard. Now you can swipe it to the side and pick the interface you actually want to actually get. If you totally hate an interface like this one, move it up, press on remove to get rid of it, or press cancel. So the one that I'll be picking is going to be one of the classic ones. Utility is good, has all the numbers to it, 1 to 12. But I like the classic one right here. So now, if you like this, you definitely want to customize it too. So let's press on it again, press on customize, and now we have the wheel, and we can add extra digits to this, or we can take away whatever is in here, make it look different. There's also 3 different choices for us to pick from. See on the top right here, we can swipe it. By swiping it, we have 3 different ways for this to look like. And here there's a red one, and we can change the code. You see this, like, it's not the code. We can actually change the way this thing actually looks. This is the watch interface, and right now it's white. Those handles are white now, but if you wanted them to be red, you can change it to red. So we really don't have too many choices here. It's really between white and red that we are picking from. I like the red one. Over here we have the third choice, which gives us one to make a phone call on the top, and another one the location, and the weather on the bottom. But we can change the one we want by just keep on swiping this, what we want. So sunset and sunrise, percent rain, timer, weather, new workout, New York time, or whatever time you want, the temperature outside. And if we want to switch it to a different one, we just press on it. Let's see. We press on it, and we have another one right here, which is maps, moon phase, music, news, reminder, remote, stocks, Ooh, stocks is cool. This one, press on it. Let's just leave it at the phone. Right there. So we already changed the way the hands actually look like. We changed the style. So we're all set. We press on this once, and this is exactly how it's gonna look like now. If you don't like it and you want to change it again, I think stocks was just silly for me to do. Press on the cloud, press on customize, swipe 3 times, swipe the one you want right here, and pick a better looking one with the conditions. Ooh, temperature outside. It's gonna be cool. Oh, like that. But it's the same thing on the bottom too. So what's the point? Let's see, timer, weather. Ooh, stopwatch. Yeah, that looks more like a watch. Okay, we got it right here. So now that we did this customization, we can go to messages. And we can make phone calls if you like too. Use the calendar, view all the apps themselves. Right here there's a bunch of different apps that we can grab from. And of course, you can always get extra apps if you actually desire to do so. I just pressed the wrong one. Let's go back. Go back again. Oops. Okay. So let's go and find extra apps. Here is the App Store right here, and there's the Apple on it right now. Pressing the App Store. And let's see if it connects to it, just because the phone is very close to that. You might not still do this anyway. Now it's unavailable. So there's still a few kinks and bugs I think Apple should actually work with this phone itself. Other than that, I think it is ready for mass production, and I think it's almost there as the watch and the function. I think eventually they're gonna work with those things out. This is gonna be just an amazing gadget. But for now, one of the best things about this is actually the heart rate monitor. It's probably one of the best things that they have going for the iWatch itself, and this is one of the reasons you should get it. It is one of the most accurate things that has for it. Now, how do we just get rid of this? Would be the next question. Let's go to all apps and remove this. Okay, there we go. So what about the heart rate monitor? Let's go into that. See what it says, heart rate right there. Press on this, and now when you put this on yourself, it's going to measure your resting heart rate and workout heart rate too. There it is, measuring it up right now. And now my resting heart rate was 107, and what it is right now. So this is one of the reasons I got sold on this iWatch. You can monitor your heart rate as you go for activities that you do. Let's get started with twinking the iWatch. The way for you to go about and twink your iWatch itself is with the iPhone app. It is required if you have an iWatch. You can only use this app for your phone if you have the iWatch and the phone that is SE and above. Anything below that, it's not going to be supported with the phone itself. So what can you do over here? First of all, there is a lot of different faces that you can cycle through and change it manually right here. So when you press on this, it's actually going to be the same exact face that's going to be all the way at the top of the watch itself when you get to this menu right here. So how do you go and change what you see here? There's a lot of cool things you can do just in here as well. So first off, let's fix out and find the one that we want to actually use. Let's pick this one for an example. In this one, we can change the different fonts and the colors. In this one we can change the different colors of those handles right here. We can change the different styles as well. We can just cycle them by pressing on it. If you go back in here and go to another one, you can also change the different colors, and it gives you more different choices for you, and it tells you what they are. Over here, different kind of styles as well. So each one of those watches has different kind of options for you to actually pick from. If you're a kid, you can change different kind of characters too here from the Toy Story. Or you can do astronomy right now. This one doesn't have those many things for you to choose from. Plus, if you dislike one of those faces, just go press on remove watch face. Now let's go back in here and I'll show you a few other cool things you can do here as well. So let's get out of here, go back in now, and you have to just keep on pressing it a lot of times if you want to get rid of the app, just like that. So apps you don't want, just get rid of them. Go back in now once again, and you start flash right now. So what do we have else here? If you go to general, there is the software update that's going to install brand new software in case something is wrong with the old one or they have a major update to it. There is the airplane mode that you can turn on, and also do not disturb button, you can turn it on also if you want to. Emergency SOS right here if you need that. Language and region right now. Enable handoff, wake screen up, night mode, enable screenshot, and workout power saving mode. All those different features, you can only turn them on in the iWatch app. Passwords. You can have simple password on. You can unlock with your iPhone, erase the data, risk detection, and so on. Lots of cool features here that we can do. Plus, you can go to the directly to every one of those apps and you can turn on specific features or turn them off as well. So any app that you have, you can do this right here. Here is more settings for every one of those apps as well. If you don't like anything, you can uninstall it. For example, any of those watch faces right here. Let's say you dislike totally this watch face right there. All the way remove watch face, you can actually get rid of it. Now another thing you can do here is arrange the way it actually looks like. Now let's go back to my watch. There it is. You see all those different apps and you can just press on them and it will load up right now. Well, it's not easy for you to find where it is, and if you don't like the way they are arranged, you can rearrange the way they look like on the iWatch itself. So how do you do it? Face gallery right there. You can change any of those whichever way you want. Look at this. Lots of different colors, options for us to pick from. Oh, cool. Go in here. Kaleidoscope. Take a look at this. Oh, we can pick different kind of images here too. There's like a secret feature of it, and you can even pick one. But this is a secret feature that you can go and you can even pick your own custom image right here and put it over there. And right there, we can go straight to the App Store if you want to. Let's go to the App Store. And we can pick new apps for the iWatch and get every single one of them that we want. Some of them are free, others we have to pay some money for them. So here it is, a bunch of different apps that we can get for our phone. There's not that many around, but if you like any of them, get them. Some of them cost money, so make sure you know the difference between the paid and the free ones. Go back to the watch itself. App layout. This is the best part of this. So over here, when you go back to the apps themselves, and here's the app menu right here, it's all over the place. And the ones in the middle will get the most access. So if you want to access one, or you don't like so many apps, you can move them around. So let me move them around. So I can move the most important ones all the way in the middle. Just move them over there. Just press on it and put it anywhere you like inside right here. That's the cool thing about this. And just keep on switching them around. So there you have it. There's a bunch of cool things you can do with this app itself, and it's only available on your phone. You can't do this stuff on the watch, or you could, but it's going to take you a lot more difficult and a lot longer time for you to do so. I think I'm going to get this one. This one looks kind of cool. What is this? Press on get. Get is free, by the way. Let's see what else we got here. Press on install. Now let's go to the my watch. Let's see what else we have here. Cyclometer, cycling, running. I'm gonna get that. Install. Julian Michaels training. Let's get that one too. And install. And so on. You get the idea. So you can go and grab any kind of app you want. Everything is available on the iWatch app. Thank you for watching so much this video, and I really want you to subscribe to this channel to watch other awesome reviews, other awesome content and videos from me. I want you to be included in the circle of trust. So if you're interested, watching new reviews, learning about new products and entertainment, fun, and learning about new things online, how to make money online and so on, you definitely should subscribe to my channel. Become a subscriber. It is free to join. See you on the inside.